Hi guys, welcome to another Armies of Exigo community stream. I see Fenrir here, White Defender and Legit, so welcome guys. Also Master Moist with a 7th month subscription, thank you very much. 7 months in it, yeah. Thank you a lot, definitely appreciate that. Of course right now we are setting up new version of the game. Lots of people on Discord are trying to figure it out, so I'm providing some support right now for everyone who has some questions. Of course you can also ask here in the Twitch chat if you will have problems with that. We can definitely dive into it a little bit more at the start of the stream so everyone has it working. If you have any issues we can definitely address that. Hope everyone is good, yeah? Definitely. Of course I was sick last week so we didn't have any streams, but I'm basically fine right now so we can continue. My defender complaining that his game is not in Russian, but as I said, you can always change the language in registry editor, so that's just a matter of a few minutes. I mean, you guys are saying that there is different font and UI scale, but those things definitely didn't change. It still looks the same. I mean, if you have some pictures from the old version or whatever compared to this, I mean that's just a different ratio 4:3, but the size is still the same of everything and fonts is definitely the same. Yeah, of course Uragar will come in 30 minutes. He has something else to do right now, so that's okay. And also here, so welcome. Can someone host the game? I already hosted the game, but maybe you guys don't see the lobby, so I will rather rehost it. Spitting Distance right now is hosted, and yeah, we can actually swap the overlays so you guys can see that. And yeah, it's already here, so it works properly. I just need to actually remove the names. That's still from the last 2v2 tournament. I mean, the complaints you guys are giving are just not true. Of course, when it's a bigger resolution, it might seem smaller because it's more to the side or whatever, there is more space around it, but it's definitely still the same size, and in-game you can of course zoom more in, but that's like it. I mean, of course you can't play with 4:3 ratio, but I would expect all of you to already play with full screen, full HD mode before. I mean, if you guys had some different versions before, then that's possible, but if you had the version from Northern Library, then this is the same in terms of looks. Yeah, so I'll just fix the overlay here so we don't have the names there. Suak is here as well. We already have some first complaints about your version. People complaining about some fonts and text sizes or whatever. I definitely don't see these differences or issues, but you can read it in general chat on Discord. My computer is smoking what I do. Let it burn, you'll buy better. So just replace all data files with the new ones, then change config file, then it works. Yeah, you basically delete all data files with numbers, so data 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you have. You keep data without any number, that's the actual game data, so you don't want to delete that, but you delete all the data files with numbers, then you place the new data 1 and data 2 there, and you also place there the new exe file that you will use to start the game. Outside of that, everything stays the same. Or you just download the game from your library and you don't have to do anything. except maybe rename the documents config file. Bank account was cleared after I downloaded this exe file. Those complaints will have to be directed to Suak. Can't see the game, okay. I mean, I feel like the problem of not seeing games in lobby is now bigger than before, but I don't think it has anything to do with the game files. Maybe admin has some problems lately. But I feel like we have to constantly remake lobbies, even for the evening games we have. It turns I changed to the bad version you guys gave. Okay, we have 4 people here, so at least seems like you guys already see the lobby now. I mean, I don't really see the problem you guys have with this version in terms of looks, but okay. At least if you watched any of my videos or streams, you know how the game looked like here. And it looks exactly the same. That is default zoom in game right now, a little bit bigger, but you can zoom it in if you want with keybinds, that's not a problem. But outside of that, it looks exactly the same. It just fixes problems with multiple data files that people were getting lost in. That were of course fixing bugs like campaign and moved resources window in multiplayer and things like that. Also settings is different. We finally have the actual resolution that you don't need second data file to even set up your resolution. And also we have the text in the menu to know that we have the patch there. Looks like the main differences, but I don't think, maybe Swag will tell you more, but I don't think there was anything changing fonts and sizes of text or things like that. And of course there is also the OpenSPI servers unlocked here, but it's not really stable right now, so we can't really use that. The version was better though, and I could change the resolution in game with my version. You can also change the resolution here. There is 3 working resolutions now, but you most likely don't have a monitor for that resolution. Can't see the lobby Pepsi as well. Okay, maybe it's the first start of the game that people are getting the new version, that we will have to rehost a lot. Probably when they start the game for the first time, then the lobby has to be created after that for them to see it, or at least that's how it looks like. Yeah, but Pevix said like it was not something you could before. Yeah, that's right. You could not change the resolution before if you were using the new data file that fixes the camera movement that Subak made, because it wasn't displaying the full HD resolution in settings, and if you by mistake changed it, or you had the game for the first time on a computer, you couldn't change back to the full HD mode without the old data file from the old full HD mode Russian version. And if you were using the old one, then you had bugged camera, so that's another bug that was fixed actually. Is White Defender coming? No. No, legit, White Defender said that he has something else to do right now, so he's not coming to play with us. I believe problem is that I turned on admin after lobby created. Yeah, that's maybe also the reason. The problem with recreating lobbies existed before too. I think it did, but I don't think it was this bad. But yeah, maybe it's something with admin, eh? But I don't know. Feels like last few days or weeks we have to recreate all the time, even in the evening games. I finish a game with someone host lobby and they don't see it, or they host lobby, I don't see it. Maybe if it's hosted before we leave the results page, I don't know. It would probably require lots of experimenting to figure out what actually causes that, but it happens definitely a lot that we don't see the lobbies. I mean, it's not like the biggest problem, of course, but the main thing is for the game to work in-game, but it's still an inconvenience. My fixes can work on different game exe if I support it. So if there is a better behavior on different exe, we can switch to it. Yeah, Pepsi cannot see again. But we need proof. Yeah, I mean, we can test it. Data 4? No, we don't need data 4. Pepsi, you just delete all old data files with numbers, so data 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you have there, and then you place the new data 1 and data 2 that I posted in announcement channel. And use the new exe file that is also there. I would tell you mine, but I don't know it because it was my dad who set it up a long ago. Yeah. I mean, of course, I understand that you don't want to waste time setting up the data file to support the other exe files without you having proof that it would actually help with this issue, but at the same time, not sure how we can get the proof without actually testing it. So we would either have to revert to the old data files to test it, or you will have to create it anyways, and then we can test with that. Yeah, Urakar is coming just a little bit later. He's moving some... how do you even call it? I'll have to get some help here. Like furniture and stuff like that. Closets. Tables, things like that. Because our grandparents are getting a new carpet, so the room has to be emptied, and he's helping with that right now. It's 2007 next to my game files. I'm not sure if that is actually associated with that, because 2007 is also in my game files. I think that is when the CD or wherever you got it was created. Where can I find the map list? I mean, if you downloaded the version from Northern Library, you have the maps in the custom folder. If you don't have that version, you can download the map pack in Balance Patch Maps thread, or in Looking For group channel where I sent it yesterday, or in Streaming channel I just send a link there to the thread. It's also in Balance Patch discussions, so many places where you can get it. I can also make probably in Northern Library another folder with the maps. I have 2003 in mind, okay. So I guess you have like the original version that was page 10 and not 1.4. So we can free and wait for Master Moist and Urakar. Yeah, we can probably do that. I'm actually not sure if Master Moist is setting up this game or... Yeah, he was asking if we just replace the data files. I hope I answered that already, and after that I haven't seen any messages, so Master Moist is probably still preparing his game. Fatal exception when I changing screen size to mine. Not sure where. Try to send a screenshot on Discord. In general or game questions, whatever. So I just installed the whole game from Northern Library just to make it easier. I saw the map, then it said the version is incorrect. Then I got data files 1 and 2 and now I cannot see game for some reason. You mean you can see lobby? If you can see lobby I will just rehost. If you can't see your game files then I'm a little bit confused. I can't see lobby, okay, no problem. We will probably, or I mean if more of you guys are coming then we'll probably host the 8-player map, but we can also go to smaller one. But yeah, for now let's stay on the 8-player map. You should see it now. Yeah, Master Moist is here. Pepsi as well. With new exe file. Yeah, but I'm not sure what is the fatal exception error. Are you getting it like in-game when you go to settings and change the resolution to Full HD, and right now you don't have it in Full HD, or when you're starting the exe file or something totally different? I'm not sure. I would need a screenshot to actually understand what actually is the exact problem we have there. Or if it's already fixed then it's fine because you're already in the lobby, but I don't know. So we have 6 people here. I guess someone who was here before maybe didn't join yet. Little dazed screen. So you're not tripping, but game looks sharper now. It's the resolution. Came from the library, what's that? I didn't reinstall, just updated files. Yeah, you might have a different version of the game. It's not like you would need the exact version from Northern Library, I guess. There are probably more versions that would work with it, but there are also different versions of the game that won't work with this. For example, the one that Soulskeeper had, that he already changed, so if you get the one from Northern Library, it should work for sure. That is tested. It's the easiest thing, guys, you can do. Just go to Northern Library and download it. But I also included instructions for the other method of making this work by manually replacing the files. Seems like most of you decided to go for that. It's not a problem, but of course you might encounter some problems. Can only join for 1 or 2 games sadly. Okay. Then we should probably start soon. I think you need to be in LAN when the game is hosted to see it. Okay, so looks like Fender also doesn't see the game now. We can't see lobby, I just went to get something to drink, okay. I mean, we will rehost again, but we'll have 7 players, so we have to stay on 8-player map. I guess we'll just get 1 AI. What do we get here? Trying to think what would be the best with AI, but I guess we can start with the spitting distance anyways. Master Moise is just taking a quick break, so hopefully he will see it when he comes back. Otherwise we'll have to rehost once again. Color choosing is set. I mean, the colors were on display here even before, in the previous Full HD mode. It was only visible in the old version of the game. But from what I heard, Subak didn't find a solution to this. No, in the Russian version it also wasn't working. In the first game spy version there was colors. I don't think so, but it's possible. I mean, not comparing to the Full HD, but the version I had. I mean, if it was in the first Open Spy version, which was Full HD, then that would be probably good, because we could somehow hopefully replicate it from there, but I don't remember that. Subak obviously also. Okay, Master Moise 1 second doesn't see the lobby. This is a bit of a problem. Definitely. No problem, Master Moise. It's not something you caused. So yeah, let's just split into two teams. We will do one game with AI, then I guess Urakar might be here for the next game or the one after that. And we shall have 8 players. Very hard AI fear. Yeah, so we have a legit Fender Army. Team 1, Team 6 and 5 will have to somehow merge, or go to Team 1 if you want, up to you. Pepsi just needs to decide where to go. I will put the AI in the other team. V2v2. I don't think so. Perhaps he just needs to pick team 1 or 5. 5 okay, or 1. Okay. So like this. There are the colors here. I guess blue is fine since you have teal and dark blue. Lots of empires, some fallens. Actually 3 and 3 and 2 randoms, okay. I'll stop the music. Hopefully the in-game sound volume will be fine. But you will tell me, I can adjust it later for the next game. So yeah. Gonna get fun, haven't played since the 2v2 tournament. Yeah, good luck guys. I mean lately it was just 1v1s in the evening. Mainly me, Makrozerk, Subak, Enea and Steno lately as well. Sometimes I defender with us, but I guess outside of that most of you played in the tournament, which was 2 weeks ago. So yeah, Subak ready, Pepsi, Enea, Master Moise, Fenrir, legit. I think that's everyone. Yeah. So good luck, have fun, and let's go. I haven't played an RTS game since 2v2 tournament, which won't help. I mean, you have Subak in your team, so you should be fine. Of course, you guys shouldn't be watching the stream now if you are in the other team, but you already know that. We got Beast as always, as we get with the random. and we are in the front, which is a bit of a dangerous position.
Yes, Master. What is the task? I'll serve you. What do you need?
So I will probably start with 250 into... Okay, I need to relearn my keybinds for Beast. It's so weird to play. I mean, the camera is by default a little bit more unzoomed right now, so if you guys want to have it all the way, just press End 2 times. Sorry, not End, Home is the default keybind for zooming in. If you press the Home key on your keyboard 2 times, you should have the old Full HD mode zoom. Or you can press it, press the End 2 times and you have it more unzoomed than you could have it before. But the default right now is the maximum zoom out you could have had before, I think. If you pressed End 2 times before. Okay, my build order is definitely not perfect here. I think I queued up a little bit too few minions in the beginning and it kinda threw everything off. So we got Pepsi has fallen, Fenrir and Legit as Empire, so we have all races with double fallen. We should definitely get a tower in case someone decides to rush us. Okay, Master Mo is here with Swordsman. We have some legs, but that is most likely someone's internet. Okay. Yeah, the Swordsman is in Legit's base. I will check the enemy. Ah, and I expanded, okay. I mean, Fenrir as well. But we should be careful. Oh, very hard AI here. Probably in the front of the enemy. Yes, lots of stingers.
What do you need? Our tribes are under attack. Yes, Master. Immediately, Master. Your command.
I need to get some goblins first. Okay, Master Mo is racing Fenrir here a little bit. Pepsi going for a push. I mean, there is a tower, so that probably won't work, but if they don't cage him, we could get some value there.
What do you need? I will do it. Yes, Master. I will. Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Okay, I'm afraid they have a little bit more expansions than we have.
Crave blood. Immediately.
But you'll have to scout for it.
Blood. What is the task? Yes, master. What do you need? Yes, master. The mill one complete, master.
Okay, that is the AI.
Immediately, master.
Try to utilize my... Oh, there's two enemies, it's Suvak and the AI, okay. It's a bit of a problem. Fortunately, Beast is absolutely broken. So we got lots of kills here. But it definitely wasn't everything Suvak has, so... That was most likely just few stingers and he's making like guards or whatever. Or doing Avengers or I don't know. Yeah, but I probably won't be able to expand, so that will be up to Legit, who is already here with his peasant. Fenrir has lots of gold, but now he spent it all. 1000. Maybe actually send it to us, or I'm not sure. Front base from Pepsi, pushing with spitters, yeah, definitely there will be some Avengers or Stalkers needed to push that. Or I can help with trolls, but first I need to figure out my side here. I mean, Fenrir is going full stingers, so maybe you can spread some on the expansions around the map so we have some vision. Of course, if you get Metamorphosis, it will be even more effective, but I don't see you getting Valkakun, so probably just ground stingers for now.
Yes, master. Use me. Should I take their soul? Yes, master. Use me.
Okay. It's a bit of a problem, there is a little bit too many Fallens pushing me, two of them at once. I mean, we still got them, but we are losing lots of units.
Should I take their soul?
I'm fine for now. It's just 1v2, so that is okay.
Should I take their soul? Should I take their soul?
I will do it.
Spirits are with me. Yes, master. Use me. Where shall I go? Should I take their soul? The spirits are with me. Use me. Yes.
More gold is needed for that. More gold is needed for that. More gold is needed.
Okay, Pepsi definitely needs grasp to deal with the pikeman harassment there. Ah, Mastermo is pushing here, but I can't really help you, eh? There is two Fallens in front of my base. I guess Fenrir also doesn't have grasp, which would help a lot here. That's something you definitely want to get, guys, as Fallen. Like second upgrade you get after improved metabolism.
I commune with the spirits.
But yeah, you will have to work together there, Pepsi and Fenrir. I just cannot leave my base right now.
Yes,
But yeah, we don't have any scouting, guys, so I will get the Harpy.
do it.
Otherwise we'll lose on the lack of information.
Is needed for that.
Use me.
Okay, I'm here, but I totally clueless about what to do. I mean, all the instructions are in announcements channel, and I also made a video in our library, so you can check that. You definitely have time before we finish this, and if you have more questions after that, then we'll figure it out after the game.
Should I take their soul? The spirits are with me.
Doesn't seem like you guys can hold it, but I will try to push it at least. Legit, you can also push. So we have push from two sides. Otherwise they might surround us. I think Suvak might now attack me from the side. Yeah, the pink is not helping, and there is Suvak as I predicted. And this is bad because I'm surrounded, and that's the worst thing that can happen to you as a beast. I hope Legit is pushing, because I will die here. I mean, still the fact that I can fight two armies here, and one of them is Suvak and one is very hard AI, is pretty funny. Beast army is just something else, but now it's 1v3, so that's a little bit too much. And my allies are still dying there. I'm afraid this is GG, but I will try to hold it. Of course, Legit, you can continue pushing, yeah. You could potentially come here as well, but I don't think that's really worth it. I mean, I still survived even 1v3 here, but unfortunately my allies are dead here. Legit has army, but he's not getting much value from it. I could have made a second totem here, but probably wouldn't help too much. Even though this is just an AI, so maybe we can still hold him off, potentially. But you don't have any population, we need Borons. Pepsi was defeated. Legit coming, but there is already Master Moist as well. I lost Bestiary and second stables. Why is no one using the new OP dinos? I mean, I'm the only beast here, and I was getting pushed by 3 players, so didn't really have time to even make any advanced buildings. Unkillable knight here. Getting probably like half a damage per second from my minions. Maybe 1 kill on pikeman here, nice. But yeah, that was quick. We can take a look on the map, of course. Actually, AI wasn't the one in the front, he was in the back. Master Moist was in the front. But yeah, the AI was keeping him pretty safe. Suvak was on the left. Probably got an early expansion. And yeah, made expansion immediately. Yeah, we are too passive. I was just holding there 1v2 most of the game, 1v3 in the end. Which means there was opening on the left. I think Legit could have pushed that. Pepsi was somehow dealing with any other but NA had resource advantage, so that was also GG eventually, and Fenrir, I guess, was somehow helping him there, but it wasn't enough. Then Master Moise helped actually NA, and they kinda overpushed us on the right side. While on the left side we would have maybe pushed them, but it was already too late. Right, GG guys, let's leave this. 18 minutes, okay. We actually got the second most kills, still positive kills ratio. Most kills NA there with the Knights, then Master Moist. Then we had AI actually Swag had the least amount of kills from the enemy team, but still more than 3 players from our team, so that was not ideal. Buildings, researches, also. I mean, the researches are probably the biggest problem, yeah. I was on 1 base and Pepsi as well. I guess from their team there was only Master Moist on 1 base. Legitimate expansion, but late, so... Actually, Fenrir made it early, but still had way less resources, so probably wasn't saturated early enough. But GG's guys, we can maybe make a save. We don't have any replays of bigger games yet from this patch, so like 4v4. Yeah, spitting distance 1. I was on 1 base and still sent my teammates gold. Okay. Yeah, so I will host another one, then I will check what's on Discord. Also Urakar might be joining us, maybe he will need some assistance with the game, or we will see. Let's do dark entrenchments maybe. We will see how many times you will have to reload. Actually, Swag doesn't have the map, you might have to get it. Because 1400 gold in bank didn't look right, so I sent some gold to make it look like I can macro correctly. Working on it, okay. I mean, if I would have 1400 gold in my bank while getting pushed by 3 players, I think I wouldn't be there for too long. But I was also getting some gold from Fenrir actually, so... Yeah. That definitely helped a little bit. On top of those game files, you should apply the patches pack instructed. Yeah, as Subak is writing in the general chat. If you destroy my keybinds, I'm fucked. If you didn't change the profile config file, then you should be okay. Fenrir also doesn't have the map. I sent the maps in the streaming channel. There is a link in the message right above the announcement of this stream. There is a link to balance patch maps. Thread under the replays. The last map pack there is the maps you guys need. I can send the link again, but I don't have the zip file on my computer right now, so I would have to download it again. Just play mouse only like a real man. I thought that we don't need new maps anymore with this solution. Maybe eventually, but right now there is still many changes in maps. You don't need many of the data files. You need only 2 of them now. Well, only 1 of them is changing, but we still need maps because some of the changes Suvak didn't figure out how to do actually in the data files yet. So for the last patch it was a change for demons and superior boomerang upgrade, but there is still many changes from the previous patches that we will see if somehow we will be eventually able to add them to data files, so we don't need these maps, or we will just have to use the patch maps even for the future. Well, there is many changes, like of course damage and things like that are really easy to do in editor. I guess in data file it's a little bit more complicated. What maps I need, as I said, in streaming channel there is a message that I sent right before the stream announcement, and there is a link to balance patch maps. Map pack 1. Okay. Twitch just detected your message that is racist and against some sacrilegious things, whatever. But okay, yeah, it's the map pack 1 for the pre-patch. Yeah, some religious, ethnic, racist thing here is how Twitch detected your message map pack 1, specifically the pack 1 part of the message. Actually, I don't think everyone can actually see it. I have to allow it. Now people should see the message, actually post it later. It's racist. I don't know what was that about. I guess pack 1 without a space between it is some code that Twitch doesn't like. Who is racist? Yeah, you will probably not see the lobby, so just turn off your admin and then say when I need to rehost it. No payback allowing races somehow. Didn't see the second part of message with map link. Yeah, no problem. It's too close to another word that isn't a good word, I guess. Yeah, I guess. So yeah, we can of course go 4v4 or 2v2v, 2v2, whatever you guys prefer. This map kinda allows everything. But since we have already 3 people in team 5, I guess we'll probably go for 4v4, so you can split into teams. I don't see any games. Okay, so we are already here. I will rehost the lobby. Which means you guys didn't actually have to pick the teams yet, since we are hosting. Yeah, you are here. You should always see the lobby if you have admin on, and the other person as well. The only thing that might happen is that it will tell you that it's not compatible. It will have different version, but you should always see it, even if you have the wrong files. So if you don't see the lobby, we just need to rehost. Yeah, this is the problem that we are discussing here today. That not seeing lobby is definitely happening way more often now. I have the English version now. At least you will learn the English names for the units and everything. Is that bad? Yeah, Urakar plays in Czech version. At least you will finally know what I'm talking about when I'm saying names of the abilities and everything during the game. So yeah, we have team 1, Legit, me, Fenrir and Pepsi, and team 2 is Suvak, Enea, Master Moist, and I guess Urakar will be joining them. Since I'll be using this just for multiplayer, I don't really care. A different key in the register needs to be adjusted, yeah, of course. Oh, actually, I think Suvak meant different part of the editor registry. I think this is the one that we adjusted before, or maybe some of you did, for the OpenSpy version, because it's made from a different game. So before it was Nový Disk Armies of Exigo, and this will be Black Hole Entertainment Armies of Exigo. But the things you need to do are still the same. Actually, in the Black Hole Entertainment there is also Armies of Exigo Scenario Editor. I guess we can also maybe adjust something there. Kinda interesting. Just opened a registry editor here to take a look on that. But it's still the same, just different folder. I can help you with changing the language later if you will need assistance. Anyone, of course. English is a primitive language, guys, it's all good. I just came and have to turn off the stream again. I mean, you can just mute it and swap to a different tab. But yeah, let's see if you guys are ready. Teams are looking fine. And we got Enya, Suvak, Master Moist, Urakar, Pepsi, Legit, and Fenrir. If you are ready, I think you are the last one. Yeah, okay. So good luck, have fun. I see all races there. Urakar going for his dinosaurs, I think. Picking the only beast there. I'm staying random outside where we have Empires and Fallens. But of course, I got beast anyways, so we will have at least 2 beasts there to test it a bit. Last game I was able to hold nicely there, so if we can do the same here and my team will be a little bit more active, I think we can pull this off pretty easily. I am here with Legit. I probably wouldn't risk too much. We can probably just close the entrances here and here, and then we can maybe go for expansions later. I don't know if maybe Fenrir with the Fallen will go for immediate expansion, but I'm expecting potentially some quick rushes from the enemies, so I want to be careful. You close bottom one, okay, I'm going for the top one. Ideally, of course, a tower should be there as soon as possible. I will actually build it in the middle like this, so we have reach on both sides. They can't go around it. Perhaps actually building in the back. Maybe he wants to get some earlier units. That's also fine. Of course, later is good to close it there. I might even skip a warrior for the totem, hopefully. I won't get rushed.
Yes, master. Yes, master.
But I can't afford both warrior and totem immediately. Fortunately, totem is a bit cheaper now, just 180 gold, not 200, so that will help a little bit. Okay. Now we get some wood and the gems.
I'll serve you, master. What is the task? Yes, master. What do you need for that? What is the task? What do you need? What is the task? I'll serve you, master.
Seems like no one is early rushing us, so we are fine. Urakar making a front base as well. Fenrir nicely pushing the bottom there. That was some good damage. And there is a stinger from Subak on my side actually, but I have the totem now, so we are okay. Yes, no chance. And maybe I'll start closing it a bit more here.
What is the task?
Yeah, they definitely have front bases as well.
I crave blood. Your command. My blade is ready. Immediately, master.
Okay, I don't think so. So I can definitely made fast expansion.
Immediately, master.
Most likely on the bottom. in the corner, which is not ideal. Ah, it's actually some stingers here. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, it's not blocked on either of the sides. But I'm not sure if that will actually help. But there is also Enea, so Subak and Enea are down here, double full on with lots of stingers. If I go to open field, I'm dead. They will just surround me, so I have to play defensively. We have to get expansion and try to catch up on the economy, even though that will be really hard. Pepsi is actually coming to help us. Okay. I mean, if we push as 3 players, we should be able to do something here. It's actually a good idea. Let's see if we can make it work. Ah, there is Spitra. Let's be careful. There is lots of them. We should fight on the totem ideally, but this is fine. I can still kill them with the goblins. Bullets are definitely not helping, but we will manage. This is my base. I need one more on wood. I don't know if there is also legit, but you can help us. We are pushing here. Don't really have time to check what's happening. I guess you don't have too many units yet, but oh, surround, not ideal. Yeah, this is not good. I see it, but with these legs I'm not really able to micromanage it too well. I guess we are there. This is what I said. If we go to open field, they will surround us and it's GG. This is a really tough spot to fight in. They have a really good position to easily surround us. We have to stay back. How's my expo looking? Not good. I see we are pushing there, but it's not like I would have close army to help immediately. Now we go back, okay. Or not. The problem is that Enea will rush me from the top and I will get surrounded again. It's a really bad position. We should be pushing from the bottom, I think, rather. But I guess we are 3v2 still, so it should work. Here's a tower there as well. Yeah, and I'm from behind. I need you guys to take care of that with the swordsman. And we most likely won't deal with this anyways. He'll just continue kiting us because he's faster. We should destroy the tower, that's the main priority now. We also need to start building something. What am I doing here? I'll destroy the tower at least. And lose everything. Yep, that was a really bad push.
Yes, Master. I will do it. What do you need? We are. What is the task? What do you? What is the task? I will move.
The problem is that he had immediate expansion, so he has way more resources.
Yes, Master.
And yeah, since Pepsi was fighting here now, there is 2 enemies on the top. Master Moist and Durakar. Fenrir probably lost his army already. Or I'm not sure he doesn't have anything.
What is the task? I will move. I will do it. What do you need? I will move. What is the task? The building complete, Master. I will do it. Yes, Master. What do you need?
Not looking good at all. No, I'm not, you know, getting pushed.
Where shall I go? Use me. Use me. Yes, Master. Again. Use me. Use me. Again.
Yep, I'm dead.
Use me.
2 Fallens here. Actually, a Stalker. Maybe he doesn't have Defile yet, but that won't matter too much. Oh, you won't kill him with the swordsman. Oh, actually, he has 3 Beholders. Okay. I guess they both went immediate expansion. Otherwise, they wouldn't have enough resources for this. But our teammates are dead anyways, so it's GG. Chat. Okay, so let's check the results. Most kills Subagir 55, of course, we pushed him with like 3 at once and he was able to hold it there. Second most kills Master Moist, who was fighting on the top, I believe, with Urakar. And then Urakar actually, then me, everyone else like 10 kills. Buildings, yeah, we didn't have any researches. Resources. Yeah, okay, maybe actually Swag didn't have immediate expansion. He has the lowest resources. But Enya definitely had, and Master Moist as well. With Urakar also quite quick expanding. I also expanded, but it was like super late, so almost no value from that. You can also see the gems spent here, yeah. We are all over-gathering gems by a lot, saving it for later, but the later didn't really come. So, 12-minute games, pretty quick. If you guys are still finishing that, so you can definitely do that. I will host a new map between that. We have one more 8-player map that we didn't play today yet, under a buff. Of course, we have also bigger maps, so if anyone wants to join us, you definitely can. But looks like everyone is in the lobby, so I guess you guys already finished. We need one more player, which is Urakar, okay. Enya wants 2v2v2v2. Van Gamble. I didn't create that for this patch yet. I made it for the last patch, so it will be easy transfer, but for now I made just some maps. But looks like we are going for 4v4 again, so we have me, Pepsi, Fenrir and Urakar against Legit, Suvak, and I Master Moist. So Legit just needs to pick team 4. Strange thing is that English fonts look like they are inverse resolution. Oh, I don't think so, it looks pretty good for me, but maybe we have some problems with the 4K there. Ah, Fulson coming to the Twitch chat. I can join is possible. I just need to fix new patch. And Soulskeeper also wants to join. Okay. I mean, do you guys have the new game already, or you need to download it? The thing that I announced today in the announcements channel on Discord. Because if you need to set up everything, then now I just wake up. Yeah, if you need to set up everything, then we will play one game. You can figure everything out during the game. If you have any questions after that, we can of course figure it out on the stream together, and then we can go for the 10-player game. Of course, if you already have everything, you can join, but there is a little bit more. You go new game. Yeah, okay, so we'll do one game. You guys download everything, and then we will play with you. Yeah, of course, nice to see you as well, Fulson. Next one 5v5, yeah. This will be 4v4. Everyone seems to already picked their teams, so just ready check. I help you, Fulson. Okay, Soulskeeper will help you. But I'm not sure, Soulskeeper, if you already have the newest version of the game, eh? I think you downloaded the one that Suag helped you get like 2 days ago, but there is a new version right now, so you need to also update it. Unless you updated it yesterday when Suag boosted it in the balance patch discussion. So help him right into the hell. So yeah, legit ready, Subak, Mastermoy, Surakar, Pepsi, Fenrir. So I just need confirmation from Enea. And I think that's everyone. Fenrir actually left. Macros are here, welcome. Do you also want to join us? We would have 11 players then, if everyone will set up their game correctly. Almost for a 12-player game, but we already have flags like this, so I'm not sure. But I think that's someone's internet. Yeah, we can check Radmin. Looks like Legit has actually a little bit weaker connection here. 160 ping. At least that's what it says for me on Radmin. Pravsha also a little bit higher, but Pravsha is not playing with us, even though he's online on Radmin. So he's a master noob, he knows what he's doing. I can stay OBS, okay. I'm not sure why Fenrir left. He said ready to die in battle and then he left. Maybe his computer crashed or something, because he's not even writing anything in the Twitch chat. So I guess we'll wait for him. Okay, I'm back. Fine. Not sure what happened, but we are waiting for you. My internet died. Hopefully it won't die during the game then. It's probably my last game, so you can replace me. Okay. Can you rehost? You don't see the map again. Yeah, that's definitely pretty annoying. Fortunately, I can rehost it quite quickly. Yeah, it's very annoying. Can go back to previous one. I'm still not too convinced that it's because of the version. But yeah, you guys need to figure out the teams somehow. I think Legit was in the second team. Or I can go into the second team if you guys want. Works fine for me, I even get more FPS. Suak is a genius. Okay, so ready check again, guys. Any ready? Hashtag definitely optimize the game. Co je Enya, Legit, Subak, Master Moist, Fenrir, Pepsi. I guess Urakar didn't confirm yet. Outside of that, everyone, I think. So yeah, I'm not sure if Urakar is here. Just need a confirmation that you are ready. And yeah. Okay. Good luck, have fun. So yeah, under buff. First game in this patch on this map. 4v4. Of course, now we don't hear any in-game sounds when it's loading, but once we are in the game, let me know if the game sounds are okay in terms of volume. No one complained yet, so I guess it's fine, but I can still adjust it if needed.
What needs to be done? I live to serve.
Spawn seems fine. I'm here with Urakar on the top. Below me Fenrir, then we have
My lord.
Pepsi below Urakar.
I am here, my lord.
Just setting some of my TV settings. Okay.
I live to serve. Excellent idea.
So yeah, the question now is, what do we want to make in terms of build order? I guess we can try something a little bit more greedy, but not all the way. It's a bit big map, so I guess maybe Suak or any other will go quick expansion, we'll see, but I don't wanna risk it too much. So I guess we go like a normal opener here.
Let's do it.
Closed base, barracks, farm, tower.
I am here, my
Then we transfer. We'll probably skip first swordsman, or maybe we can get one scout there, that's probably a good idea.
I am
We also need some extra wood.
building complete. We must build more farms, my lord.
Farm should be ready in a second.
What needs to be done?
As I said, I want the tower,
Building complete, I live to serve.
and I want another tower.
I live to serve. What needs to be done?
Bit more wood. We are skipping second swordsman. Let's make some groups, of course.
I await your command.
And maybe we can start with attack move.
I am here, my lord. Ready for work, my lord. What
Okay, 8 on gold. Let's go for some gems.
here, my lord?
Tower upgrade.
What needs to be done?
What is this? Suvax scouting immediately, so he definitely doesn't have immediate expansion. There is Mastermoy scouting my base. But he's just one swordsman, my tower is getting ready and he's actually going to scout Urakar's base, maybe his expansion, we will see. Zoom out is strange. It's zoomed out by default to the value that was max zoom out in the previous version. So if you want it to the old one, in default you just press home 2 times. But if you press end 2 times, you will have it more zoomed out than you could have it zoomed out before, which is of course better for seeing more things.
I am here, my lord. To be done.
But it's just more options, you can always bring it back by double pressing home. I always had to double press end before, so now I don't have to do that, and if I want to zoom out even more I can do it now.
Let's do it.
Which I didn't really get used to yet, of course, since this is my like 3rd game, but I guess eventually I will also start zooming out a little bit more.
Ready for work, my lord.
Annoying to zoom out every time. I mean, it was annoying for me to zoom in every time. Not zoom in, zoom out. Now you have to zoom in if you want it back.
I live to serve. Upgrade complete, my lord.
Okay, so I stopped Mastermoy's expansion, or at least delayed it, which is good. We have some fallen wars in the underground. Looks like underground is 4 fallens and surface is maybe empires and beasts, which is lore accurate, so I don't have problem with that.
My sword serves you. Let's do it. I am here, my lord. Good idea. What needs
Okay, how many we have?
I am here, my lord.
We should have a correct amount. Okay,
Lead the way.
he forced me away, no problem.
Lead the way.
We can maybe abuse it a little bit. Pepsi here, okay. Actually, this is probably safer. Ah, Clefter, hi. I'll just wanna say I quitted Armies of Exigo, playing at the moment StarCraft 2 Kerrigan's Demise on and arcade mode. Have fun, good luck in the future. Okay, definitely not glad to hear that you left us, but hopefully you will come back one time to play some Armies of Exigo with us again. Of course, there is multiple people here that play other RTS games as well, StarCraft included, but they still find the time for Armies of Exigo as well, but of course it's up to you. We are not forcing anyone here to do anything. Fender getting pressure there, but he has lots of units of tower, so I think he is fine. I'm also kinda fine here, so no problems.
I am here, my lord. My sword serves you.
Ah, Pepsi, actually helping me here, okay. Thanks a lot. I mean, I'm going a little bit more macro approach, so I won't be available to help you there for a while, but
I am here, my lord.
once I can, I'll definitely utilize this advantage you just gave me. Ah, we don't have farms. That's definitely a valid point.
I live to serve.
Problem we should address. Yeah, the likes are definitely not nice. We should actually start getting these upgrades.
I am here, my lord.
Yeah, we can go Stone Keep. You make a tower.
I am here, my lord. What needs to be done? I live to serve. My lord. Yes, sir.
I guess 3 swordsmen are okay for now. Small push from Enya, but lots of towers from Pepsi, plus some spitters still at home, so I guess it's okay. There is Suvak, okay. But Fenrir also joining here, okay, our underground allies are actually fighting here for me.
I am here, my lord.
So yeah, we have population, we have this tower. Okay, improved farming,
Excellent idea.
beacon, and like a little bit more, I would say.
Good idea.
Can get 1 Phoenix for scouting. Ah, looks like they will maybe finish it. Ah, he's also going Valkyries. I mean, I'm also going Valkyries, so I will just make a few more Phoenixes to deal with that. But I might need a little bit more towers on my bases then.
Good idea. Excellent idea.
Maybe even upgraded ones.
Needs to be done. My lord. I live to serve. I am here, my lord.
There you go, air, I'm fucked. What are you doing? Warrior rush or what? Ah, you are expanding on their side, that's also funny. Okay, so everyone from underground is actually fighting on surface. Let's make some Phoenixes first, then we make the Valkyries. Can get some HP for them, some damage. Actually won't have resources for Valkyries yet.
Building complete, my lord. Building complete, my lord. Building complete, my lord.
Ah, okay, he's already here. But I have my phoenixes ready, so unfortunately I don't have mana yet, so it'll be like one. I'll prepare that. Never mind. I will have only one Nova, but it's okay. Now we go for the Valkyries. He didn't destroy much here. And I don't think he will expect I have another expansion, so we are fine there. Our defense at home seems okay. What is this? Subak expanding? Not anymore, I would say.
I am here, my lord. Will the work never end to serve? Huh?
Let's get the Valkyries queued up first, and now we can get the gnome workshop for upgraded towers.
Good idea. Building complete, my lord. I am here, my lord.
Maybe 5 is not enough, but for now it will have to be enough.
What is your task?
Okay. Fine, I'm not sure what he's doing, but I don't mind it. It's just 3 kills for me.
Yes.
He doesn't have mana, so I can stay here. I will probably lose some phoenixes, but it's okay. Can also get a temple here for healing.
Good idea. Building complete, my lord.
And I'm going for beholders again. Looks like that's his new favorite strategy.
What is your task?
But I have way more resources, we should be totally fine here. I guess I should get at least 3 more Elven Centuries, maybe even 5. You have a scout.
Yes.
He might have to split, he might also have some towers, but
Your task.
I think phoenixes are the main
Here.
issue here. Let's one shot this before he can react. Mainly the phoenixes.
Are we ready?
There's also Subak.
Here.
Okay, the tower. Phoenix dead. This one is producing, so we destroy it first. He won't have mana anyways when he comes, so we are fine.
I am here, my lord.
As I said, let's get like 5 more.
Excellent idea.
And we also need few more farms.
Be done. Let's do it.
Yes.
My lord.
I can't upgrade towers, I don't have wood.
I live to serve. We must do more.
What's happening here? Doesn't seem like much. Maybe they have expansions. Oh, there's actually Elf Rangers. There's one. It will also make some steam birds, but from what I saw, in terms of the enemy army compositions, I think this is totally okay.
Building complete.
Rekar is pushing there with his Striders.
Building complete, my lord.
So is making Spitters. Here we have Pepsi, Spitters as well, and some Voidwalkers and Stalkers. Together with that, I'll get few more Phoenixes, then we go full on Valkyries, but we are getting out of gems. Let's actually get teamwork. 3 here, 2 here.
I live to serve. What needs to be done? I am here, my lord.
And we'll take this expo.
What is your task? What is your task?
He's not dead, so his expansion.
We need more gems, my lord.
Timbers would be good for destroying the buildings, but outside of that, we really don't need it. Red any towers, one that is not upgraded yet. Now it is, but 2-shot it. We have 2v1 here, which is good. Master Moist left, we'll still finish him.
Huh? What needs to be done? I am here, my lord.
Okay, where are the villagers?
What
Here.
needs to be done?
Okay.
Good idea.
Power build.
Excellent idea. Good idea.
Now we can finally upgrade the towers.
I am here, my lord. Will the work never end to be done?
The castle.
What is your task? What is your task?
Let's see who is here, I think. Or maybe
Complete, my lord.
Urakar will want to push it with his dinosaurs, so I'm not gonna steal that from him. We will go to underground.
My ego.
Sorry guys, my daughter woke up, need to go see her, but I think I'm done with patch either way. Okay, Fulson,
My lord.
no problem.
Ride my ego.
Upgrade complete, my lord.
We have Pepsi actually coming out of the underground. But I can go this way, that's not a problem.
Building complete, my lord.
But Subak is pushing on Fenrir there, he might need some assistance.
We're under attack.
Oh, what is this?
Your
A
task.
beholder? Okay, let's see who is here. I think Enya has this expansion as well. Of course he
What
has.
is your task? What is your task? Yes.
It's really high damage from the AoE towers, definitely.
I am here.
But it's okay. We have full population.
I am here, my lord.
As I said, main problems
What
are
needs to be done?
gems.
I live to serve. I am here, my lord.
Castle down, let's get the damage upgrade. Now we go this way, I think.
Glide my
Does he have
ego.
stalkers or not? He has,
Glide my
okay.
ego. Glide my ego.
Okay, one shot. Subak leaves. Actually, legit is there fighting Urakar, but also Pepsi is helping Urakar. Let's finish the occult, then we'll maybe move to another base. Oh, he's actually here, Enya with... Actually, only Enya fighting against Fenrir there. I'm a fan of this map, I must say. For some reason, it's not the first time I'm hearing it from someone, but I actually think this map is quite good. I don't see many downsides.
Glide my ego.
Yeah, we don't really have what to do with the resources now. Okay, maybe get 45 and disciples. Sad, but I hope see you in the future. Yeah, exactly. Just too confusing. If I had played it more, I might like it. Okay.
Yes. Glide my ego.
Fenrir actually went for spitters there. What is this? Enya pushing on Pepsi, but the AoE towers should kill the stingers hopefully. It's just one AoE tower, but I think it still should be enough. And actually Enya calls it GG, not sure if there is anyone else left. Master Moist, Subak, Enya. Actually Legit is still in the game. I thought he was on the surface. Maybe he has base in the middle. I guess that could be an option. Or he went to underground somewhere, but it's really improbable. Yeah, he's here. GG. Oh, he still has something. He actually destroyed the bridge here. Okay, one Phoenix. Maybe he remade his main base. Or he has a secret building somewhere around here. I don't see any. Maybe I missed something here in the middle, but most likely not. Let's check this corner. If he won't be here, I will just spread around the whole map. Okay. Maybe this base as well. There's something here. It's like a freeze from the underground. Okay. I actually left. So finally victorious. I didn't have beast one time, so it looked a bit better. We got the most skills here, only 3 losses. Obviously most resources, yeah, but Urak are also decent resources, and yeah, behind him. Buildings, yeah, also nice. Definitely don't have most researches, but we are only making basically one type of unit. Plus Phoenixes who don't have any upgrades. Experience, of course. Largest army actually. Others bigger, but yeah. Valkyrie still costs 3 population, so even though I had 200 population, it was not that many units in terms of amount. But yeah, nice game, guys. Let's save it. So yeah, I don't know how many people we have actually now, because I think Suak said he can play maybe one more game, or this was the last one, not sure. But we played all 8 players maps anyways, so let's just go to the vampire map. We can add AIs if needed, or just play it with fewer players. And I'll just take a quick break, guys, 2 minutes, then we'll continue. We'll see how many people we have here. Based on that, we'll decide what to continue with in terms of the format. So yeah, see you in like 2 minutes. Okay guys, so we are back. I like 3 pop dinos. I just have to go now, guys. Sorry, you like fun in the game. So okay. Looks like the amount of people are actually decreasing, not increasing. So we have 5 people in the lobby right now. Not sure where everyone went. Let me check the in-game messages as well. Bring those AIs here. They just need some meat. I think it's the other way around, but sure, AI has good detection. Now they are OP now. But forget about putting some music there for us. He is getting old. New dubstep mixtape 2025. What are these levers here? Need to download again the game. Yeah, it's a new file, as I said in the announcement. So just either download the files that are there, the 2 data files and the exe file in the announcements channel, the same way you did like 2 days ago, or download the game again from Northern Library. But I know that you had some problems with that, so probably easier for you to replace the files. Now we should have the correct version of the game itself, so it shouldn't be a problem. Let me check the other questions here. Okay. 5 minutes maybe. I mean, you just need to download 3 files and put them into the folder, yeah? It's like 20 seconds probably, but okay. You can get a few minutes. Oh, what is this? Okay, for some reason some instant log message copied here into my in-game chat. Let's go versus 5 AIs. In the meanwhile, I mean, that's also an option. Yeah, so Suak left, Master Moist, and Legit. I haven't seen any messages from him, but I don't see him in the in-game lobby. Unless he doesn't see the game, but then he should just tell me and we can fix that. I don't believe Soul's 5 minutes. Okay, we can do 3 AIs and 2 players in one team and reverse in other team, or we can do against 5 AIs. Whatever you guys prefer. But looks like you want to play together. So let's give them like red, yellow,